What does it feel like to be manifested? Most of us are doing something to better the quality of our relationship, whether that is manifesting a specific person, amplifying the current relationship we have with our specific person. So what does it actually feel like to be manifested? We're going to talk about that today. This is Susie, your beautiful millionaire swan queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful ducklings. Subscribe, smash the like button, share my video. I will love you forever. I am the best life coach with a 99.6% success rate in getting people back together with the love of their life. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one or joining my paid Facebook group, please check out the links in the description below. I live on a little busy street. Sorry about the muffler. All right, so what does it feel like to be manifested by somebody? So as somebody who helps people to manifest their specific person, I have the unique perspective of what you guys are doing. And then I know people that have been manifest. Oh, excuse me. I know people who have been manifested by a specific person. So I have the person doing the manifesting, the person on the receiving end of the manifesting. I've also been manifested, and I have asked lots of questions about what it feels like to be manifested. And why do I think we need to do this video? Because my teachings are drastically different than everybody else's. I don't teach you guys to do text messages and phone calls and dates. I teach you to go to the end of what you want. And the reason I do that is because of my unique perspective. So I had somebody who was manifesting me, and the way this person was doing it turned me off. It actually made him even crazier in what he was doing, and he became a stalker because I didn't reciprocate what he was doing. I kept hearing, you must do this, you must do this, you must go out with me, you must talk to me, you must tell me what your deal is. This person would be like, what's your deal? And at the time I was single and I was loving it. So I'm like, single, loving it. Like literally, I had just come out of a 30-year marriage. I was not interested in dating this person at all. This person wasn't my type, added no value to my life. And I kept hearing, you must go out with me. You must go out with me. You must go out with me. And it wasn't a very loving thought. It was slam, 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 slam. And then you must let me do things for you, because this guy saw me in a parking lot with a screwdriver trying to fix the license plate on my car. I bought the screwdriver, came out of Walmart, sat down on the parking lot and put the screws in to tighten my license plate up so I didn't lose it. And he was offended because I didn't offer him help. Then he found out I worked in another store, and he would come in at the time I was coming in. He would also be in the store when I was leaving the store. It got creepy. And because of what he was doing, I have to tell him what my deal is. It wasn't loving. It wasn't something I wanted to reciprocate, so I rejected it. Because your specific person eventually, if you persist, is going to show up, whether it is in a loving way or an aggressive way that makes us feel icky. You're still going to show up. The next time I was manifested, I kept hearing, maybe turns into a yes, maybe turns into a yes, maybe turns into a yes. You want to go out with me? Maybe. What's your deal? I don't date coworkers. If we break up, we still have to work together. So this person got a new job, and I dated this person for a long time. The relationship didn't work because he added no value to my life. It no longer was fun, and I kept telling him, it's not fun, I need more, I want this, to which I was told, you can't manifest. Well, I'm not manifesting if I have a relationship with you and I'm telling you that I'm needing more time and attention, I'm needing more quality, I'm needing value to our relationship. As a result, the relationship fizzled because I wasn't allowed to talk in my head about how this relationship added value to my life. This next one, it is a word that I don't use very often, incredible. And I keep hearing an incredibly romantic relationship. We have an incredibly romantic relationship. Susie, why do we have an incredibly romantic relationship? Obviously, this person watches my channel. Susie, why do we have an incredibly romantic relationship? And I'm like, who is this? Like, who is this? This feels good. So when you are manifesting and you're saying, Jason, why are we happily married? What are you going to get? You're going to get them to feel good. So I'm hearing, why do we have an incredibly romantic relationship? Because I asked this question. Susie, why do we have an incredibly romantic relationship? Because I asked this question. Now I have no doubts that I have this incredibly romantic relationship with this person. Now think about this. If it feels good, we're like, ooh, I want to meet this person. I want to talk to this person. I want to be with this person. I want to get to know them better. If they're saying we have an incredibly romantic relationship, then what is the relationship going to be like when it's full blown? It's going to be incredible. It's going to be romantic. And how do I know that this person is manifesting me? Because Susie doesn't use the word incredible. She uses amazing. Absolutely, positively amazing. I love that. Absolutely, positively amazing. So if I am literally walking around and I am saying, why am I happily married? And this person is saying an incredible romantic relationship, it still has the same feeling. It feels good. So the only law, the law of attraction, the law of consciousness, the law of one, the law of this, the law of that, I don't care about those laws. The only law I care about is the law of one, which has been renamed because it was originally called the one consciousness. And the one consciousness is where I teach you from. If you have a thought, and that thought says, incredibly romantic relationship, what happens next is your thinking. So I'm thinking I'm hearing the thought, incredibly romantic relationship. My next thought is actually my thinking. Who are you? Who is this? Who wants an incredibly romantic relationship with me? Wow, this feels really good. The other people would be like, text me, text me, text me, call me, call me, call me. No, yeah, I don't want to call you. I don't want to text you. I want to be chased. And if I'm going to be chased, I'm not going to be blowing up your phone and then praying that you answer. No, it doesn't work that way in Susie's world. If you want to manifest me, then you need to reach out. So when you are doing these, affirming 1,000 times a day, I'm worthy, I'm deserving of this relationship, it doesn't feel good for the person to hear. So if I'm walking around going, oh, this person is manifesting me and I'm worthy and deserving of this relationship, no. So let's step this out a little different direction. You are doing all of this self-love and self-concept. I'm worthy, I'm deserving, I'm beautiful, I'm amazing, I'm a loving person, I have my shit together. And I'm using just whatever. I'm not saying that these are any specific phrases you're saying. And I'm hearing this person going, I'm a loving person, I'm a kind person, I'm worthy and deserving. That's not going to make me want to have a relationship with them. Self-concept is what you do 100% for yourself. It has no benefits or value in manifesting. It's not going to change the quality of your job, your money, your relationships. It is only going to change the quality of you. So they say when a woman drastically changes her hair, that it means one of two things. She either really loves herself or something really bad happened and she did a complete change. I prefer to think it's that we really love ourselves. We break up with somebody and we realize they didn't add any value, so we chop off our hair. We color our hair. We do something different with it. But that's not actually true. Women change their hair all the time. We're doing different styles, different colors, different textures. Like, when we are changing, we're changing because we just wanted something different. So think about this. You want a different color hair. You want a different shirt. You want a different pair of pants. Manifesting has nothing to do with that. That is your self-concept. And that is when you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, I'm beautiful. My entrance to my videos, this is Susie, you're beautiful. Because I feel beautiful. And for a long time, I was the ugly duckling in the mirror. And I had to compete with all of these people. Well, I'm not ugly. I am a beautiful swan. But I had to go through a lot of bumps and bruises to get there. So I'm trying to stop you from having to go through all of this to have a better quality relationship. Your self-concept is your relationship with yourself. Your relationship concept is the relationship you have with your specific person, your job, your family, your friends, the way people treat you in a restaurant. So this goes to the everyone is you pushed out. I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm respectful. I treat people the way I want to be treated. Well, now all of a sudden you've been yelled at for days on end. Your self-concept is you're kind and you're respectful and you treat people the way you want. Why are they giving that to you? Everybody else teaches you, well, that's you pushed out, and it's the old story. It's that belief that's in your subconscious that you haven't changed yet. Well, manifesting gets you to change everything. So when you embody the new story, the new state, the energy, the vibration, or the vortex, you didn't have to clean up that stuff. So you didn't have to go dumpster diving to find out what the belief was. You just had to say, you know what, this no longer serves me. I'm going to create a new belief. So I'm going to make up a new story and I'm going to practice that new story until that new story becomes my true reality. Oh, because now I believe it. There's so much miscommunication. And even my therapist said, Susie, you teach relationships completely different than anybody around you. I don't want to be in a relationship where I have to micromanage what my person does. So not only do I have to deal with my life, my children, my business, my YouTube, my TikTok, my Instagram, my Facebook, now I have to micromanage what my partner's doing. That's 8 things I have to do during the day. Oh, don't forget we have Chance and Ophelia that need to be, shifted with Savannah's work schedule as to who they're going to be with, school, me, her brother, her sister, other family members. So we have to do all of this stuff. We don't have time to even stand in front of the mirror and go, I love myself, I'm amazing, I'm wonderful. But I don't even do self-concept that way. If I'm doing self-concept, it's like a high five. We did it. Oh my God, you look great. It's amazing. We did it. We hit our goal. Yay, you. I'm so proud of you. We did it. We did it. We did it. I do it completely different when I'm standing in front of a mirror. When I'm standing in front of a mirror, I am saying my things like that I want to change about my body. Like, oh, my hair is 10 inches longer. How cool is that? I see that my hair is longer. Oh yeah, show me it's getting longer and longer. I see it's longer. Show me it's getting longer and longer. Oh, I see I'm looking younger and younger. Show me. Show me that I'm looking younger and younger. Show me more. Show me more. Like my moisturizer, your placebo. Oh, I'm putting my moisturizer on. Look at that. I see that I'm looking younger. This is amazing. Show me more. That's your self-concept about the way you see yourself in the mirror. Again, completely different than your relationship. You have a relationship with money, your job, your family, your friends, your coworkers, your specific person, your car, your house, your keys, your food, your drink. That's all a relationship. Think about this. You order a pizza and the pizza parlor delivers your pizza. Knocks on the door, you open it up, you set the pizza on the table, you turn on Netflix, Amazon Prime, cable TV, and you're either watching, in Susie's case, a football game. So is Alabama football on? I'm going to go look at that first. Oh, wait, no, we're in off season, so what movie do I want to watch? So I go to Lucifer. And I talk about Lucifer a lot on my channel. It is not the actual devil. It is Tom Ellis, who stars as Lucifer on the Netflix series Lucifer. He messes everything up, but he still gets what he wants because his tunnel vision is, I'm going to get the answer to this question. I'm going to get this situation resolved. So they solve a crime and they also solve whatever problem Lucifer has on that episode. And in the end, he gets his girl, spoiler alert, because he never stopped. Netflix has 6 seasons, guys. I'm not telling you which season he gets her in. But he has chaotic relationships with his therapist, with his bartender, Maze, with his specific person, Chloe, Detective Decker, with Chloe's ex-husband, Dan, who he calls Detective Douche. So a lot of these people don't have good feelings about him because of the way he acts. Well, that's got to be Lucifer pushed out that these people are acting that way. Lucifer doesn't realize that he's hurting somebody in order to get what he wants. And that's what I'm here to show you, that there is a kinder, more loving way to get everything you want without having to aggressively affirm, micromanage everything that's going on in your life, and also find internal joy and happiness. Because money does buy happiness. It doesn't buy joy. It buys all these wonderful toys we want. It buys the security of our bills being paid on time. But you can do the most amazing party. So you have this incredible wedding venue and it turns into a chaotic family fight. The money paid for the wedding, but it didn't pay for the joy. So I'm teaching you to find internal joy so that your outer world reflects joy and that you get the money to be able to do all of these wonderful things. So when you are focused on manifesting, the reason I teach differently is because I know what it feels like to be manifested. And sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. And if you really want your person to show up and you are claiming that you love them unconditionally, why would you be forcing them to text you? Why would you be forcing them to call you? Why would you be forcing them to knock on the door? Instead, get excited. Get excited that this person is doing wonderful things for you, adding value to your life. Now, value for me, getting me out of my comfort zone, making me laugh, not getting upset with me because I need to work out a YouTube idea or a TikTok idea. I'm frustrated with a coaching client and I'm upset. And I don't mean to take it out on you when you're like, hey babe, look, I know you had a rough day. Because that's exactly what I'm going to give back to my person, my family, my friends, my clients. I add value to your life, so I expect that in return. I don't want my specific person knocking on my door, bringing me flowers because I literally sat there and said, he texts me, he texts me, he texts me, he brings me flowers, he brings me flowers, he knocks on my door. It's way too much work. And when you can simplify it to a simple phrase, why am I happily married? To the love of my life, just because I asked this question, just because people tell me everything, just because Susie said so. This person is going to add value and do those things that I like without my micromanaging. The same thing with my job. If you were to say, why do I love my job? Just because I asked this question, things would change at your job. Things are going to change with your family when you start saying, why do I enjoy family outings? Just because I'm asking this question. You're giving your reticular activating system a reason to find reasons that things are going great in your life. And the more you tell the Raz, hey, life is amazing, I'm happily married, that's what you're going to get. I love you guys. Have an absolutely positively amazing day. And as always, leave me a comment and let me know how I am drastically changing your life for the better.